Did California's scheduled blackouts have a hidden and ominous reason? October 11, 2019 as reported here in MD. Electric utility companies in California are scheduling blackouts across the state to prevent forest fires. TWISTEDTRUTH.net thinks there is more behind it. Attention, the information below is speculative, and there is no proof of its accuracy. It is placed here merely to induce discussion and information exchange among readers in the comment area. Did California's scheduled blackouts have a hidden and ominous reason? Blackouts in California. They want to avoid forest fires, officials say. The Federal Emergency Management Agency FEMA on Tuesday quietly and strategically reorganized its teams, sending 500 agents and 12 mid-level supervisors from the states of Oregon, Nevada and Idaho to a staging area in Santa Clara County, California, where PG&E, the region's leading electricity supplier, shut down power to nearly 800,000 residents because of the threat of forest fires. A state of emergency was declared for Santa Clara County as the preparedness area for further outages on Thursday, according to Cron TV. Meanwhile, in Morgan Hill City, there was a curfew from 7 p.m. on Wednesday night until 6:30 am Thursday. Authorities worked to reduce the possibility of blackout crime, according to the Associated Press. Our source, a Region 9 district supervisor speaking on the promise of anonymity, said the interruption has less to do with firefighting and more to instill a sense of fear and helplessness in residents who have been told that they may not have electricity by fire. A week or so. He said he did not know if FEMA orchestrated the blackout, but said FEMA Interim Director Pete Gaynor called California Governor Gavin Newsom to instruct him to declare a state of emergency and impose a curfew. Dusk at dawn in the affected areas. Gaynor canceled the raid with U.S. Homeland Security Secretary Kevin McAleenan, who said, "Do what you think is best." In addition, Gaynor told Governor Newsom to prepare to receive an influx of FEMA field officers to increase agency staff at affected sites. On paper, FEMA is a humanitarian aid agency. Its stated objective is to provide financial aid and humanitarian aid to victims of natural disasters. But the FEMA train to California is not carrying a single bottle of water or food. However, the agents are equipped with semi-automatic rifles and enough ammunition to fire 3 shots at each Santa Clara County resident. Our source said, "I don't have enough information to know what the purpose is here, but I know it's not a disaster." The absence of emergency supplies, along with the agency sending trained snipers, at least suggests that this is an agency beta test to prepare the American public for a possible takeover of FEMA when martial law is declared. I would advise Northern California residents to avoid FEMA and would absolutely not let a FEMA agent into their homes. The operation could be an attempt to seize weapons and confiscate gold. Our source said FEMA seeks to deprive Americans of the right to bear arms. A final objective is the annulment of the Second Amendment. She also wants to deny them access to precious metals, which they can use to trade after the dollar is gone. FEMA's ominous agenda involves the subjugation and enslavement of law-abiding U.S. citizens, making them totally dependent on FEMA for all of life's needs: food, water, shelter and medical care. California's predominantly Democratic, liberal and strong pro-government state is the perfect arena for FEMA to practice government domination. Our source even said, FEMA knows that many Californians see the government as an elixir to their problems, and FEMA doesn't waste a good emergency. This whole thing could be to intimidate people into finally entering the fields voluntarily. Asked if President Trump is aware of FEMA's intentions, our source said, "Given the scope of the operation and others we do, it is hard to imagine that the president is unaware of what is really going on."